Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode. Now, in today's episode, we're gonna try something a little bit different,
Something
and
funny.
yeah, I hope you guys like it and give us give us feedback in the comments below. All
Don't
right,
forget
thank
to
you.
like and subscribe as well.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so we're gonna be doing we're gonna be reacting to Reddit stories from TikTok.
Yeah.
Right?
You gonna have to. All right, go ahead. No,
Huh?
you're good.
Do you want me to? All right, so basically, this is gonna be like a new segment that we're gonna be starting, and yeah, just let us know if you like it or not, and yeah, let's get this shit going. Now, today's episode is mainly gonna be going through conspiracy theories or like any type of like experiences people had.
I'm trying to see what
You
people are
know,
gonna
it could
say.
be paranormal.
Bro. There's some weird ass people out
or like
there.
yeah, it could be like yeah, there's some weird ass people out there. Now it's gonna be a little bit mixed. It's gonna be like between, you know, scary shit and like just experiences or funny stuff. So yeah, let us know how we do. Okay, thank you. All right, let's get this shit started, boy.
Their own nests, and regurgitate the still half alive, partially digested babies, to their own babies for them to consume. Some pelicans are literally raised on the partially
Bro, you
digested,
put in some animal
living
shit.
flesh
Change
of
that
other
shit.
baby birds.
Damn.
Bro, no,
bro,
this is good. What do
Homie
you
wrote a
mean?
whole ass essay, bro. Turn that shit off.
Shut the fuck up.
Polar bears are the only bear species that actively hunt and kill humans for food. There's a rhyme that everyone knows
Yeah,
where a bear
you see that
No,
shit?
you gotta
Grizzly
put up the volume
bears.
like
The
a
rhyme
bully
is
here.
so important. If it's brown, lie down. Brown or grizzly
you got it
bears
there.
will leave you alone if you play dead. Climbing up a tall tree works with adult brown bears, since they can't climb trees. If it's black, fight back. Black bears.
If it's
attack
black,
when
fight
they
back.
realize
That's
you're
kinda
more of a
fucked
threat
up.
than they realize, but
Bro.
do not climb a
That's
tree to
kind of
escape.
fucked up.
Both cubs and adult black
That
bears
is
can climb
funny.
trees. If it's white, say good night.
Like
Polar bears are not only the largest
Bro,
bears,
what are we
but they are ambush
watching?
predators. If one manages to sneak up on you, you're as good
I
as
don't
Homie
dead.
know.
really had a.
The
Hold
best
on,
All right,
hold
let's
on.
stop it. Let's stop.
Hold on. Before you go to the next one,
Alright.
hold on. Homie really had a whole ass freaking 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs on Reddit, bro. Homie got way too much time on his hands.
Bro, that's how people. Well, they're saying a story. Like that's how it is on
Bro,
Reddit.
this is
What
not
do
a
you
story.
mean?
They're basically explaining to you what to do if a bear attacks you and shit. Homie said, if it's black,
All
attack.
right, bro.
That's racist, bro. That's gotta be racist.
Bro, that's fucked
Like-
up. That's gotta be
like,
racially motivated.
What's his name? Like Juski said, that's gotta be racist.
That's got to be racist. There's no
Oh,
Go, next one.
yeah,
next one.
that is kind of
'Cause,
fucked up.
I mean, I don't know what
All right, let's
to
go on
say
to the
about
next
that.
one.
NSFW, what is the
Oh, the scariest theory known to man. Okay, let's see this
scariest
one.
theory known to man? That, should we destroy civilization, there are not enough fossil fuels in easily reachable places for any subsequent society to achieve an industrial revolution. We mined most of it, and the only stuff that's left requires modern technology to reach. We're all she wrote. If we fuck up, there's no coming back from it. The general concept, that we never really die in our perspective. Each time we encounter a situation where we may die, we continue on in a parallel universe, where something happens that prevents our death. But we die in the original universe. Essentially,
people
our
that think
consciousness
like
lives
that-
on by
That
death.
doesn't
That's
make
what
any
I'm saying, bro.
sense.
People that think like that are so annoying, bro.
Wait. So they're basically saying like if we die, we don't really die. We just go to another
what the
universe.
Fuck? That's so.
So
dumb.
basically, like I died a countless times before, and now like I'm just talking to a different.
people got so many like. They got way too much time on
I
their
mean,
hands.
that's
Like, who the
look,
fuck thinks about all
I
this,
under-
bro?
I mean, like I understand, you know, I'm not no one to be like shitting on people's theories, but you know, there's got to be a limit that you can't really cross, you know,
Nah, this is
because
dumb.
it's kind of weird. You can't really fucking die and go to another parallel universe. Like, how the fuck
That's
does
what
that
I'm
work?
saying.
Doesn't make any
All right,
sense.
next one. Because that one's.
Transferring
Nah,
itself
we
to a
haven't even
parallel
finished it.
universe, where we continue to exist, so we effectively live forever.
That's it.
So we
no,
basically
that's
live forever
he-
then.
I think. Well, what I'm getting from it is that he probably believes in reincarnation, but just in either another universe or into like another person. You get me?
So he believes in reincarnation, but
Basically, that's what I'm getting from it.
bro, I'm getting my.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you're putting. All right, next one.
This and look, let's look at the comments. This boy is saying quantum immortality. I studied this, and it's an interesting theory.
What do you say? Quantum and what?
Quantum immortality. I
Who the
studied this,
fuck
and
would
it's an
study that?
interesting theory.
Let's be
So you know how
realistic
in
here.
Marvel it's yeah, but do you know how in Marvel the
Yeah.
quantum realm?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that? I didn't know that shit was real.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't believe in all that.
I
You
well,
believe
I mean,
in Back
bro,
to
it's
the
it's
Future?
backed up by science.
But
Yeah.
do you believe in the theory like Endgame, or do you believe in the theory like how the movies came out?
What do you mean in Endgame? Oh, like how you go back into the future by going into the quantum
No.
realm? Oh, back to the past?
Yeah, basically, but when you go back to the past, you don't live in the past. You live in the present, but it's basically like in the past. You basically
I don't know.
hold on.
It's
Listen,
it's
so
'cause-
like in the movie Back to the Future, like you would go back, but you would you would stop everything that happened already. You get me? And in
Mhm.
Endgame, you don't stop anything that happened. You're just going back, but in present time.
so you're basically saying like you don't fuck up the
Yeah,
the
you
past.
just- Yeah,
in
you
Endgame.
basically just go back.
You just live
You
it.
can go back to that time, but you're
Mhm.
living it like if it was 2021. You get me?
Yeah, and you're not like really
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
anything else.
That's what
in
I
the,
mean.
Like in the
Yeah.
future, because like in Back to the Future, like remember when what was that guy Marty McFly, like he was hitting on his
Mhm.
mom, or like his mom
Yeah.
caught feelings for him, and then did you see like in the end when like I forgot the dude's name, but like his dad, he was getting fucked up by like the
Yeah.
bully, and then like he was disappearing, you know.
That's what I'm saying. That's
You
what I'm
remember
saying.
that?
That's
You
what I'm
remember
saying.
that
So,
Where
I
he
mean,
was-
I don't believe in Back to the Future, but I'm just saying like that's what I'm getting from this theory. But next one.
I mean that theory is it's okay. I mean I understand it. I don't know. I have two different sides.
Prison
All right.
guards of Reddit. What are the most extreme thing you ever saw?
All right, so this is the most extreme thing.
Most what?
Oh fuck! I'm kind of the most extreme. Prison guards of Reddit. What is the most extreme thing you ever saw happen in your prison?
Oh wait, hold on. Before you start it, let me roast my cousin real quick. Do you guys see how he can't read?
Why?
He got third
How
level
can I
reading.
not read?
Go ahead, start it.
Prison guards of how can I not read, bitch?
Start it.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Happen in your prison. This is taking the word extreme to a different level, but when I was a prison guard, female working in a men's max, I worked in the kitchen. I tried to be
Okay, bro. What the fuck? She worked in
No.
the kitchen.
Wait.
Was she like a guard? She's a prison guard. Well, this was a word. This is taking the word extreme to a
No,
different
don't
level.
read it. Let
When
me
I was
listen.
a prison guard, female working in a men's max.
See, that's what I'm
What?
saying. You can't read.
Fair
Shut
I
enough,
worked
up.
in the
this isn't
kitchen.
worked. I mean, I went home whole every night. Somehow a few of the prisoners found out it was my birthday, and towards the middle of my shift they had me come around the office, and there on the table was a 4-layer industrial size cake with pink frosting. I was touched. They told me to get my piece before everyone else did, and not even 10 minutes later it was gone. I
Aw,
didn't
that's
even
pretty
show
cool.
it
That's pretty-
Let me
pretty sweet.
listen.
4 years ago. While I was inside, they let myself
Oh
Wait, this is a new
my.
story.
to watch the iHeartRadio Awards.
Can I
Dumbass, this is a
read
new
it?
story.
Can I listen to it?
Watched it on my own, but it was nice to have the distraction. This was the summer that Ariana Grande had that One Less Problem song, and she performed it right before J-Lo came to the stage. Now, I'm in with mostly Puerto Rican inmates, so J-Lo being on was a big goddamn deal. Some dude just loses his shit during the Ariana Grande song. Some of the dudes said he was into little girls or something, and throws a very lightweight plastic chair at the TV.
Oh.
Didn't think it would do much damage, but it busted the LCD. Hell, broke, loose. Dudes weren't gonna get a chance to see J-Lo's ass, and they wanted blood for it. I ran my finger behind back to my cell, and a 69 brawl ensued. ALL used to say,
That's
in the midst of
funny.
the insanity, one guy bit another guy's thumb off. And swallowed it.
Wait.
Prison
Okay.
guards of Reddit.
Dude,
So so there was different stories, right?
there was two
Okay.
different
So
ones.
when one story finishes, pause it. All right. Just letting you know.
That's what I did, but you're like,
Well, yeah, because you're like, oh, that's so
it.
sweet. Like, bro, wait for your fucking comments. Like, when you're graduating, they fucking tell you, wait till the whole thing is finished, then you can clap.
All right,
And
shut up, shut up,
Mexicans
shut
don't
up.
care. We be
All
like,
right.
hey, as soon as we hear our kid. You feel me?
All right, bitch.
No.
All right, well, let's look at the comments. They baked me a 4-layer cake.
They what?
And then they were like, oh my god. I'm looking at the fucking
Yeah, I know,
comments.
but what
Oh my god, this is so extreme. They made me a birthday cake and I ate it. Damn, they're kind of bashing on her because she said,
for real?
damn, that's too extreme. Look, the first story, it's cake and love. Second story, oh, they murdered this fucker.
Bro, TikTok comments be having me dead, bro. Hey,
I told you to look at
Hey,
the bro. I
the
put
one-
you on the comments.
one where
not
he
even
was
on
like,
the-
when he was like, the guy threw a chair at the TV and they were mad that they weren't gonna see that girl's ass, bro. That shit had me dead.
Bro, that
That's
was
funny,
fun.
but hell no.
First
Would
one's
you
in
ever
the
work? Would you ever work
yeah.
as a guard at a prison?
Shit,
You're a
I
little
don't even
weenie,
know.
bro. I don't think you'll do it. You're a little pussy.
I honestly, well, what do you mean I'm a
Yeah,
pussy?
you wouldn't do it.
Bro, if they pay me minimum wage,
Bro,
I ain't doing
of
that
course
shit.
they're not gonna pay you minimum wage.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll
Nah,
do it. I
you'll be
mean,
hella
fuck
scared.
it.
You'll
I
be like,
mean,
oh, mommy, you'll be like, Carlos, come help me.
bitch, you don't even
Bro,
know
knowing
me
you?
like that, fool.
Hold on.
The fuck was
Who's
that?
Nicholas, bro? He's so annoying. Scared the shit out of me, not gonna lie.
And you're calling me a
Go
pussy.
ahead. Bro, they just slammed the fuck out of my door. Go.
All right, bitch. Let's
All
go
right,
to the next one.
What's the
What-
most fucked up thing you've seen at a friend's house?
Yes,
what's the
I
most
can
fucked up
hear
thing you've
Chris.
Seen in friend's house. No, I'm asking you.
What's the most fucked up thing I seen at a friend's house?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't really go over like to my friend's house like that. Like if anything, like so like in high school when we're like freshmen and sophomores,
Mm-hmm.
we play basketball after school with the squad, and like they would go to their house, or like we would like pick them up from their house, but I mean nothing like
Pick up
like
who?
like our
I couldn't hear
friends,
you.
bro. But what about you?
Oh, I see. I don't know. I didn't have any friends. All right. Let's go.
All right,
Something funny, bitch. All right, let's go.
The dad showering with my friend at age 12.
what
They
the
said, "Come in,"
fuck?
So I thought they
Wait,
were
hold
brushing their
up.
teeth or something.
Hold
Dad
on,
showering
pause
with
it,
my friend at
pause
age
it.
12?
Pause it. Did I hear that right?
Bro, what the fuck? No, let me restart it.
What's the most fucked up thing you've seen at a friend's house? The dad showering with my friend at age 12. They said, "Come in," so I thought they were brushing
Hold
their
on.
teeth or something, and he was scrubbing her. I ran out, and the mom said they do it to save water and not be scared of it. Years later, he got arrested for sending dick pics.
What? Wait, you got it. This is like the most important part. Why'd you stop it? Keep going. Keep going.
To high school girls.
Okay, yeah,
My
stop it.
neighbor
Stop it.
friend had a
No,
bucket
that's a video.
Yo,
All right, what the fuck? All
homie said they.
right, let's
Okay,
rewind that
no,
shit
no, no,
back.
no.
sending dick
Listen.
pics to high school and not be scared of it.
Listen.
Okay.
So basically, it's like me going over to my friend's house and seeing
see him
him showering with his
showering.
dad. What the fuck? That's oh, bro, hell no. And her mom even backed it up. She was like, "Oh, it's to save water." Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You are
And then
capping.
he got
arrested
arrested
because he sent dick pics to high schoolers.
to high
To
school
high school
girls.
Yeah, he a pervert, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're fucking
never.
demented
Yeah, for
and a
real. I would have
pervert.
called the cops.
Yeah,
I would have called
fuck
the cops
him.
as soon as
Bro,
I seen
bro.
that. As soon as I seen him in the shower.
As soon as you seen the dick pic,
No, in the shower. I would be like, yes, that shit
I'll
is
be like,
not
yeah,
right.
fuck, bro. And it's like it's not like it's a little ass
He's
kid, you know.
12, bro,
Like
like-
it's 12. He or she
Yeah,
is
like,
12.
Your
What
mind,
the
your
it's probably
mind
a
is
girl.
barely developing, but you know that that's not right at that age no more.
Bro, I stopped believing in Santa when I was fucking 9 years
Bro,
old.
Santa's
Bitch.
real. Shut up.
And you're over here. Who told you that?
Bro, it's a joke.
No, I was about to say it, bitch. All right, let's go.
Years later, he got arrested for sending dick pics
I
to
see fucking shit. You fucking piece of shit. We don't need him in this fucking world. Fuck him.
high school girls. My neighbor friend had a bucket in the corner of her room that she said was to relieve herself in when her parents locked her in. I was 7 and she was 9. We moved away shortly after, and I didn't realize that this was not normal until several years later. I hope she made it to adulthood okay.
Damn.
They put a bucket in the corner of her room.
No, not
to,
in the
like,
bucket
piss?
in the corner of her room. They locked her away. So she had a bucket.
When her parents locked her in.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
what the
basically like child abuse. Damn, that's fucked up.
That is child
That's
abuse.
fucked up.
Yeah, fuck them. I'll fuck them up.
That's messed
fuck
up,
them
bro.
Okay. His mom was single and had a different boyfriend every other month. She would always walk around naked and have loud sex.
Yo,
with the
what? Her mom wildin'. Her mom is wildin',
mom was
yo.
Every other month, he was walking around.
Yo, that mom is
While
wild.
the door was, while the door was open.
Bro, that is wild.
Bro, is this even
That
okay for
is
YouTube?
wild.
It was awkward as fuck to
That's
play Halo with
funny.
my friend.
Play. What?
Bro, look.
While the door was open. It was awkward as fuck to play Halo with my friend knowing his mom is getting married upstairs. We were like 8
Yo, my guy is a savage. He didn't know how to say it like that, bro. That's funny.
Bro, oh my god.
Yo, these Reddit stories are.
Your mom
These
has
Reddit
no.
stories are funny.
Those Reddit stories are, bro. They're probably fake. Not even gonna lie.
bro.
There's no way shit
No,
like
I'm
that would
telling
be
you,
real.
bro. That shit's real.
I feel like okay, but I feel some of them gotta be fake.
Bro. I'm pretty sure it's real.
So you're telling me every Reddit story
Bro,
is real?
think about it. Who really has time to fake that shit on Reddit?
A lot
and
of people.
to even think of like shit like that, like
I don't know. People are
Bro,
edgy or quote unquote
that's
edgy.
funny. Imagine
That's fucked
like
up,
going over to your friend's house and seeing her mom get railed, bro. What would you do?
bro. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like, ooh. I'll call my mom. I'll
For
be like,
real.
mom, like pick me the
For
fuck
real,
up.
bro. I would have gone home.
Like I would get
I would've gone
traumatized.
home.
I would have
That's
been traumatized
funny.
if I was 8. He said we were 8.
Nah.
God damn. It says
Bro,
he
think
says we
about
were
it.
8. We were
Think
like
about
8
it,
by
too.
the way.
Who lets? Well, me at 8 years old.
Well, I mean,
years old. My mom
I'm
would
pretty
have
sure.
not let
I'm
me
pretty
go
sure
over
her
to
mom didn't know that.
No, I'm saying like me at 8 years old, I could not go over to my friend's house. The fuck? You're 8. You're 8.
Why?
You're a fucking child still. You get me?
I guess.
All
I
right,
can see
all
the
right.
point,
That's
yeah.
funny though. Next.
All right, let's go to the next one. It's kind of fucked up.
Dude's dad was going for a swim in their pool. One of his balls was hanging out from underneath his
Oh, yo, what are these stories? Oh yeah, that is funny.
Bro, one of his balls was
that is
hanging out.
Funny as hell.
Did homie like not have underwear or some shit? Did he not have drawers on?
Well, maybe he has those swim trunks where like you don't wear underwear.
Bro, nah, fuck that. Who would even wear those? Bro, a lot of those swim trunks, I would wear my
All right,
own
let's go
chonies,
back.
bro.
Go back a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
from underneath his Speedo.
Oh, see, look.
One of his balls was
Right
hanging,
there.
by the way.
Alright.
Dude's dad was going for a swim in their pool. One of his balls was hanging out from underneath his Speedo.
That's it. That's it.
That's
So
it.
he's just gonna say,
That's
"Oh,
it.
his balls was hanging out from the Speedo, bro." That's funny.
What's a tip that
Yo,
everyone
Chris,
should
what? Hold on,
Bro,
pause it. What would you do, bro?
That's paused.
What would
What'd I
you
do
do?
with
Have you seen that shit?
Bro, what can I do?
When you see shit like that, do you like say something or no?
Bro, I mean,
As a guy, I don't
like,
know,
if the
bro.
fucker, okay, listen, as a guy, like if homie's doing that shit on purpose, then yeah,
Not
I
on
would say something, you
purpose,
know,
but
but like
like-
if he didn't know, but I wouldn't put him on blast in front of everyone. I'll just be like, yo, bro, like one of your balls is hanging, like, you gotta pick that shit up.
That's funny.
Bro, how fucking long does like one of your nuts have to be to
Whoa,
like pop out your
what
fucking
the fuck,
Speedo?
Chris? It's a Speedo.
No,
Do you
think
not know
about
what
it.
a Speedo is.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Speedo
That's
is like
right.
that.
I forgot. There's like
Yeah,
those underwear.
yeah, like the underwear that's like hella little and shit. Who wears that shit though?
Bro,
That's weird.
I'm probably like
You
they
gotta
were
be,
probably
like,
like
British
in
or
in
something.
water polo or some shit. No, they were probably like in water polo
Yeah,
or
'cause
some
that's
shit.
weird.
Because in water polo
Bro,
you
hold
do
on.
that.
Let me tell you a story. So in middle school, for
Mm-hmm.
seniors, we did like a little picnic thing in middle school, right? So they took us to this
Uh-huh.
lake, bro, and they were like, you can kayak, you can play like frisbee, you can play like volleyball, like they had like snacks and shit. I remember that shit, bro. And there was one kid out of the whole senior, like it was like how many seniors were there? We were in small. We were a little small middle school. I think there was like maybe like 25, 30, like what do you call it? Seniors, but in
seniors?
middle school. There's not seniors, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You get me? And
Little
yeah, little
eighth
eighth graders.
graders, yeah.
And there was one kid with a fucking Speedo, bro. Everybody else, yeah,
Are you
everybody
serious?
else, like we were chilling and shit, and that guy took a Speedo, and he was like, "What?" It was a little white guy. He was a little white guy. He's like, "What?" there's nothing wrong with it, and like they let him be, and like
Yeah, I mean, he was probably
yeah, you
innocent
get
little
me?
ass
That
kid,
shit
you
was
know?
weird though, but
Yeah.
that's funny. He said
Well, yeah, because
one of the guy's balls was hanging out with his speedo. That was funny. All right, go next one. Next one. Go.
okay.
Know which might
Okay, what's a tip that everyone should know,
Wait,
which might one day
what?
save your life? What's a tip that everyone should know, which might one day save
I'm telling you,
their
my
life?
cousin cannot read.
All right. No, bro, who the fuck types it like that? What's a tip that everyone should know, which might one day save
Yeah.
their life?
All right, go.
Okay, listen. My tip. You want to know my
One
tip?
tip that okay, go.
If you ever get abducted, this goes for women. Sock that motherfucker in the throat, and you're good.
Bro, it's not that easy,
fuck
bro.
up his
It's not that
windpipe?
easy, trust.
Or
Men
like,
are way bigger than
it's like a
women.
little karate chop. No, or is it like a yeah? But who the fuck's gonna expect that? Or like get like a karate chop and like fucking chop the shit out of their like.
But it's not
their
saying that.
esophagus, and they're fucked.
What's the question?
That can save your life. That's my
Oh,
tip. Yeah, that is a tip. It's saying that. It's what's one tip that you should know that which might save your life one day.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel like when I get to the point where like I'm grown and I have my own house and I have my own family, I feel like I'm the type of dad or person that will have like not guns, but like I'll probably have like 1 or 2 guns, and I'll have like those,
So
no,
that's the
listen,
tip
listen,
then.
listen.
That's your tip.
or I'll have like resources to survive. You get me? Like I'll have like what do you call it? Like canned food or like all those like
Okay,
like
no, that's extra,
wilderness-
bro. You're like one of
like
those fucking.
wilderness shit to survive. You get me?
For
what do you
what?
mean to survive? Like what if some shit
Bro, what the
happens?
fuck are
You
gonna
never know.
survive? Like
You
what?
never know, bro. You always gotta be prepared. That's my tip. Always be prepared.
Prepare for what?
Prepare
Bro?
for the unknown. You always gotta be prepared for. You never know.
Prepare for
All right, go
unknown.
play it.
All right, bitch, let's go.
day save their life. If you are being
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
Let's see. Shut up. Shut the
sound
fuck
signal,
up.
Raise your arms straight up, then twist around, using your arms to break the choke. If they are very strong, use the prayer method. Put your hands together in front of your chest like you are praying. Shoot your arms between the choker's arms and then spin.
The
If you
fuck?
That's like some WWE shit. What do you mean?
Bro, I'm like Loki.
So he's saying put my shit
I'm
like
low-key-
this.
Yeah, that's what
Put
I'm
my shit
saying. Like
this, and then
as
put
he's
it up, and
saying
then
it,
like
as
this.
he's saying it, I'm trying to think about it. Like, wait, how? Like, you get me? But go.
How do you do that shit? All right. This is the second one.
been stabbed, leave the sharp object in the wound until the
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
everyone
I know
knows
that.
professional. Sometimes the knife stick whatever is the only thing
Yo,
sealed the
pause
wound
it.
so you don't bleed out.
Exactly.
On a similar
You,
Bro, don't tell the story. of your
no.
school.
You know why though? You know how we know? If you get stabbed, you gotta leave something in.
Why? Well, how do you know?
Cause RIP to the homie that got stung by the.
Why would you
RIP to
say
the homie that
that?
got stung by the stingray, bro. What's his name again?
What's Stingray?
The guy that like did natural like wild videos and shit.
Oh,
What's his name?
Steve. It was Steve some shit.
Was it Steve Irwin? Some shit like that.
Oh yeah, Steve
No,
Irwing.
that
Bro,
wasn't
no, but
him.
look, listen. Yes, it was. It was.
Are you sure?
I think so. It was Steve Irwin. I think
Nah.
that's his name. Bro, he got stung by a
Yes,
stingray.
but yeah, but
What do you
he
mean?
tried taking it out. Like when he got stung, he took it out, and that's what made him bleed out.
But he got stung in the heart in the
Yeah,
chest.
he got stung in the chest, but I seen this thing that they said that he might have survived if he would have never stuck it out. Cause I heard something like that I think he like tried taking it out.
Oh, I haven't
But
heard.
go
that one.
ahead, play.
All right, let's go.
note, if you for some reason get stabbed in the eye with a stick, cover both eyes. Moving your injured eye can cause more damage, and it's impossible to move your eyes independently, and if they aren't covered, you'll instinctively look around with the uninjured
Damn, that's a good one.
If you get stabbed
Listen,
in the
listen,
eye,
listen.
listen,
I got it,
If
I
you
got
get
it.
stabbed with
Listen,
an eye,
If you get stabbed in the eye, you gotta close both eyes, cause you can't move one eye by itself. Try moving one eye without moving the other. That's what that's what he's saying. So that's why. So, cause if you move your eye when it's like when it's
Open?
stabbed, you can move it around, and moving it around can cause damage to the eye more.
All right, I'm over here closing my eyes and shit.
But you gotta close your eyes. You gotta close your eyes when you get stabbed, so your eye won't be as fucked up. Damn, I just closed my eyes too. What the fuck? But go ahead. Next, go.
1. Source: Boy Scout First Aid Training. As a lifelong
The fuck? Oh, wait.
Floridian, I see this all the time
Shut the
here
fuck
and
up.
elsewhere in the news. In the event of a disaster, stay the fuck away from downed power lines. Don't walk along the street with them. Don't drive your car over them. Don't take selfies with them. They're thunder noodles and have been known to kill. If a nuclear bomb is dropped near
You
you,
get it,
Yeah,
right?
don't drive over power lines.
Okay, it's easy. Yeah.
seek shelter immediately. Close all windows and doors and turn off anything that circulates air, such as heating, AC, and fans. Take off your clothes, shower well, shampoo your hair, but do not use conditioner, which could trap contaminated particles in your hair. Stay inside for at least 24 hours, 72 if you can. Don't go outside for any reason, not even to look for family. If you do this, nuclear attacks are surprisingly survivable. So many people think they don't need to have an emergency plan because they think they'd automatically die in a nuclear attack. Don't be like those people.
I told
Alright, who the
you.
fuck wrote
I
this?
told you.
Who wrote this?
I told you. You always got.
What'd you
You
tell
gotta
me?
be prepared for the unexpected. That's a good ass tip, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And do you know like some other shit you have to tape like the corners of your house?
They're supposedly saying
with
that
duct
like
tape, like the windows.
yeah. So basically, shut all your windows, cut the AC.
But make sure because you know how your windows like they have like the little crevices still like from when you open them.
Yeah,
you gotta
that's what I'm
cover
saying.
that
You gotta
shit
cover
too.
all, everything.
I would do that. All right, let's go.
That's
Next
a good
one.
one. That's a good one.
If you're hiking,
Go, go,
doing
go.
If you're hiking,
anything else outdoors alone, tell someone where you're going and when you should be back. If you become incapacitated, this will increase survival chances by a lot. What's a
Okay.
tip that everyone-
Okay, I think
Yeah,
everyone
for
knows
real,
that
for real.
What is the kinkiest fetish you
What is the
people-
what? What's the question?
what is the kinky fetish you or people you know have? Should we even put this?
What is that?
You don't know what a fetish is?
Like I know what it is, but I just forgot. Like what is it?
A fetish is like basically like I like furries or like some shit. For example,
Oh yeah,
know,
you gotta put that shit.
or like I like anime bitches.
You do, you do,
that's
though.
a fetish. Or like I like
You do
toes.
too.
That's a fetish.
Chris,
No, I
stop
don't, bitch.
lying.
Shut the fuck up.
Go.
Shut your bitch ass up.
people you know have? The most fucked up fetish I know of is an ex had a fetish fantasy of having all 4 limbs amputated, so she'd be
What the
basically
fuck? Have 4 limbs amputated? What is that?
Meaning like she has all. You don't know what the fuck limbs are, you dumb bitch. And you're over here
I didn't go
calling
to
me
college.
dumb.
What is it?
Dumbass. I'm not
What
going to
is
college
it?
either. If your limbs are your arms and your legs,
What?
those are your
Alright.
limbs, your arms and your
Okay,
legs.
so he wants.
fully dependent like a house pet who can never leave. And is
So she
fully-
basically wants to get fucked without. Her limbs.
What the fuck?
So it's basically like you're fucking. A
Yeah,
mannequin or
she a
something.
freaky hoe.
at the mercy of the guy. I once
I want.
dated a girl who had a tongue fetish when she said that I thought she liked French kissing a lot. No, she was turned on by tongues. She'd ask me once for a picture of it, and once in the middle of sex, put her hand in my mouth without any warning and was messing with it. Once she asked if I'd lick her from head to toe. I was like, so you want me to like lick your face and stuff? She said, oh my god, that would be so hot. Weird. as
Hold
fuck. I
on,
had
hold
to
on,
put
bro.
up
You
with,
gotta
but at the
pause
same
that
time,
shit.
no
Oh
worries.
hell no, bro. That is disgusting.
Bro, do you know how much
That
bacteria
is.
your fucking
Oh, bro.
tongue
I'm
has?
just like thinking about it makes me want to throw up. That is nasty, bro. She said, "Lick me up and down." She really took that song personal. When the song's like, "Let me lick you up and
Stupid.
down."
All right, let's go.
was off limits, so I kinda had to accept it.
Okay, pause it. Pause it.
Is that it? Okay. That's
Yo,
it.
what would you do, Chris? What would you do if What would you do if they told you to? Well, not told you. What would you do if somebody just stuck their hand in your mouth while having
Someone
sex?
stuck their hand- Well, what the? That's kind of weird. Why would you do that? Trying to kill me or some shit? I'll just sock whoever the bitch. I'll just
Nah,
sock the
you're
bitch
lying.
out.
Stop the
I'm just
cap.
kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like,
I would have probably
"Oh,
stopped. I'd be like,
okay."
"Yo, what the fuck you doing?"
Okay, yeah, no shit. That's my answer. All right, next one.
What video footage exists that the public will never see?
Oh, let's see. Oh, these are some conspiracy theories. Nice. I love this.
Story of the reporter called
Well, we.
Bro, I can't read it.
Fucking. Okay, shut up. Shut up. First of all, shut up. Let's hear it.
What video footage exists that the public will never see? There's a famous story of the reporter called Christine Chubbuck, who worked for an LA-based station in the 70s. She was passionate about her job but happened to be relegated to a local light entertainment program which discussed local affairs with several guests. She took the position seriously and invited several local politicians and activists onto the show to discuss beach life and how to improve the local community. She was also known to entertain kids at the local hospital for intellectually disabled children with handmade puppets, which she sometimes used on the air. Her bosses hated her local activism and positivity
Bro,
since
you
they
lost me.
wanted
That's a
serious
lot.
stories to
Shut
be
up.
covered, trying to push hard crime instead. She was also suffering from serious depression which she talked to at length with her family, as well as having struggles with ovarian cancer which would have rendered her completely infertile 2 years from finishing her treatment due to having one of her ovaries removed. She made one final, blatant protest while covering the news early one morning, when she suddenly pulled out a gun while saying this. In keeping with the WXLT practice of presenting the most immediate and complete reports of local blood and guts news, TV40 presents what is believed to be a television first. In living color, an exclusive coverage of an attempted suicide. She had previously joked with her co-workers about killing herself a week beforehand and even stated she had bought a gun, but no one believed her. Regretfully,
my.
it was fully lived, so some people did.
Okay. Are
No,
you
I
catching
could
on?
care less. That shit lost me. This why I
Alright,
hate.
well,
I hate
I'm-
videos
I'm-
like
I'm-
that, bro.
All right, wait. All right. Well, here I'm finished.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
finish it all.
See her kill herself. But the studio also unfortunately recorded the footage. One of her managers, in trying to maintain some level of decency, grabbed the footage before her bosses could claim it and gave the tape to Chubbuck's family. It is believed that they either kept the tape in a safety deposit box or destroyed it. What video
What?
footage
So they
exists that
basically-
the public
Listen.
you like
so
shit
basically,
like
what
that,
happened
Chris?
was. Carlos, can you
That's
shut
just
the
annoying.
fuck up and let me explain? It's basically what happened was that she was basically like part of this news network, right? Broadcasting, and like some shit happened where like she became suicidal
Okay.
and shit, or like she had cancer and she like less than 2 years to survive
Okay.
to live. And what happened was like she was joking around about buying a gun and
Mhm.
shit, and she attempted to kill herself on live television, but no one's seen it.
What the fuck?
But okay, yeah, I mean
They couldn't
it's alright.
fucking okay.
It's always the most positive ones.
They
And
couldn't say that shit. What you just said. They had to put 10 fucking essays and shit. All right, whatever. Go.
well, bro, you should always look at the context. Stop
What
complaining,
was the very
Meech.
first psychological
Stop it,
trick
stop
you
it, stop
learned
it.
that blew your mind?
Chris.
What's the
okay,
first
listen.
ever psychological?
When you put a new video, read the fucking
Alright.
question and then we'll answer it or whatever, and then we'll see it.
All right, what was the first psychological trick you learned that blew your mind?
Psychological trick.
Yeah,
I seen this.
You know what psychological
I seen
means?
this
You
one
want me
thing
to-
where like on how to approach a woman. I seen this thing. I hold on. Listen.
of
listen,
course
listen.
you would. You fucking
Listen. I seen this one where supposedly like everybody tells them that like they're pretty, like oh you look good, whatever. But you gotta stand out. You gotta be that one guy that be like, oh you're ugly, and they'll hit you back like why, or like that's how you get their attention, because they get so much like compliments and shit that they'll actually be curious on why you call them ugly or like stuff like that. You get me? And then that's how you get their attention.
really.
What about you?
A psychological trick. You know what I learned? I learned that when people aren't looking at you in the eyes when they're explaining something, that means
How
they're
the fuck
lying.
is that a psychological trick?
What do you mean? Why?
I said how.
How is that a psychological trick? Do you know what psychological means?
Chris, whatever, bro. Just play the video.
All right.
What was the very first psychological trick you learned that blew your mind? If you ask someone to move over to an arbitrary different location to talk, could be 5 feet away, they are much more likely to listen to you and follow instructions. One of my tricks as an elementary school teacher. When walking through a crowd, don't look at the people in front of you. Instead, look past them where you are trying to go, and most people will make room without
What the
noticing
fuck?
it. I taught teenagers in a really tough London school. A colleague taught me a brilliant trick to get a kid to calm down when they were angry. Look them calmly in the eye and say, "What do you want to happen next?" Most of the time they were so caught up in emotion they hadn't thought about the consequences of their dickery. As soon as you prod them to think about consequences, most of them would calm down straight away.
Yo, pause it.
Stop talking. If you
Yo, he said that shit happened
Wow.
in London, right? You do that shit here in the U.S. Ask an angry kid in school. Ask him, yo, what do you think is gonna happen next? You gonna get socked out.
You better pray, bro. You gotta pray, like, especially if it's a white kid.
You gonna get socked out,
Pray,
shot
bro,
at,
pray.
all that weird shit, huh, Chris?
Yeah, here in America, thank God you're from London, bro.
That's
'cause
funny, though.
America
That's funny.
sucks.
Go ahead, next one.
All right, next one.
If you want to get more information out of someone, just let them speak. There are times in a conversation that things stop. Most people want to fill this themselves, but don't. Let the other person
Hold on,
do
stop
it.
it.
This is especially useful if you think
Damn, bitch, you're making me stop it. What?
I'm thinking about the video, and that's true. Where it's like, if you want
What?
to get information out of people, just let them talk. Did you ever see that one video on TikTok where the guy snitched on himself?
How?
They were
No, I
doing
didn't
an
see that
interview.
one.
They were interviewing him of like a murder or some shit like that, and he was like,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, I grabbed the gun and I shot him." And the cop was like, "Wait, did you just say you
What?
shot him?" He's like, "That was funny, but that's
never
true.
seen that
That's
one.
true."
the person and their story is full of shit. Working as a waitress, if I noticed a customer was getting particularly impatient and it looked like they were going to be rude to me when I went over, when I would take the food over and before they got the chance to speak, I'd say something like, "So sorry for the wait. Thanks for being so lovely about it."
Okay, that's some British shit. Thanks for being so
No,
lovely
either
about it.
way, like, bro, like, if you say so sorry for the wait, I'm still gonna be mad. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be mad. You get me?
Yeah, of course, your fat ass will
I
get
know
mad.
you're not
All right,
talking.
let's go.
Especially you.
It seemed to catch them off guard.
Bitch, I don't
Cap.
care. Like,
Cap.
of course, I don't care.
Paint them as the nice guy in my eyes, and more often than not their expression would change from pissed off to surprised. Then they'd say something like, "Oh, no problem, it's
Nah, that's
okay."
cap.
So
Hold
they
on,
could
pause
keep
that
being the
shit.
nice guy and
Nah.
feel good about themselves, and I
Nah,
avoided
nah.
That's
That-
cap. All right,
hold
let's
on,
look
hold
at
on, hold
scary,
on, hold on, hold
Reddit
on, hold on,
stories.
hold on. Let me, bro. I'm the type of
Go ahead.
person that if you fuck up my order, you're taking way too long. I don't care if you come at me talking about it took too long. Like, yeah, it took too long. Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, like, hell nah. Talking about, oh,
Of course.
it's all right. Nah, it ain't all right. The fuck?
No, bitch. What do you mean it ain't alright? They have a lot of customers. You ain't the only one. Well,
Bro,
you
let
ain't.
me
You
not
ain't
even get
special.
into that topic because I'm gonna hurt a lot of people. But go ahead. Next.
All right, let's go to the scary Reddit stories part
Lived in
one.
Hollywood Hills and this happened in the early 80s. Crazy knocking at my door at 9 p.m. I go to answer the door and there's a lady there just hysterical, talking about there's so much blood. She looks normal and is dressed in clean clothing, so we let her in. She tells a story about seeing someone get stabbed. I call the police, and 2 uniformed LAPD officers arrive in 10 minutes. They take the lady away, and tell us that she was reported missing, has a mental condition and lives up the street. All good. 30 minutes later, another knock at the door. 2 different cops this time, responding to the call. They have no idea who the other 2 cops were. Take our information and statements, description of the officers and the lady as well. Radio conversation.
What the fuck? So those weren't real cops.
Well, we're about to find out. Go ahead.
Back and forth ensue, and they really don't have any idea how any other cops could have picked her up, because they were given the call 40 minutes ago.
What?
Bro, what the heck?
People
Bro,
are
why
weird.
you like watching this shit?
What's the scariest
Why you like
situation
watching
you've been
scary
in?
shit? Like, I
was
like
about
watching
11
funny
years old.
shit.
What do you? Okay, the reason why I like watching
Because you're
scary
weird.
shit is
Because you're
because it's
emo. No,
interesting.
because you're an emo ass kid. You're weird.
Okay, guys, I'm emo because I like scary shit. Yes, I'm emo because I like
No,
scary
and that's
shit.
your type.
That's a good
That's
no,
your
that's
type,
a good
Chris.
Okay, and bitch, you like fat ugly bitches.
I'm not
Shut the fuck
you.
up.
What are you talking about?
Old and off school sick with the flu. My mom worked in the little shop literally 5 minutes away from our house, so she left me alone that morning to do her shift, and I was just chilling on the couch watching television. I heard the front door open and assumed it was my mom home early. It was a random man who was heavily intoxicated. He went straight to the coffee table and lifted up my bottle of cough medicine and downed the entire lot.
Damn.
You got that codeine. You got that codeine.
I ran and hid in the bathroom and cried. There was no mobile phones back then or anything. After a while I had to run out in my pajamas, really sick, and run along to my mum's work. The police turned up
Okay, she's
and found the
British. You want to know
guys
how she's British? Because when she spells mum, is M-U-M. That's how you know if someone's British.
But go ahead.
asleep on our couch. When I was 11, the house across the street from me caught fire. It was a fast-moving electrical fire. The boy who lived there was 14, and he had a 9-year-old sister. All of our parents worked full-time, so we were latchkey kids. This was the early 1990s. Anyway, the boy came hauling ass down the street screaming for any adult to come out and help because his house was on fire and he thought his little sister was in there. I was the only one who heard him, so I grabbed his hand and ran into my house and called 911. He wanted to run into the
900?
burning house
What
to
the
find
fuck?
his sister, and I knew he would die if he did. I was a scrawny, spindly little girl 5'6" and maybe 75 pounds, and he played defense on the football team at 5'8" and probably 150 to
Damn.
170. He was
Damn,
panicking and
bitch.
sobbing and thrashing around, but somehow I found the strength to physically hold him back until my little sister could run down the street to find an
She
actual
fighting a
adult.
linebacker.
I guess it was adrenaline or something. All I knew was that the only thing standing between that kid and a horrible death was me. The good news is that his sister wasn't in the house after all. She'd gone to a friend's house without telling him. But for about 15 minutes, we were sure she was in there burning, and I had to stop him from burning with her. I've been in other scary
Damn.
situations since then, but because of how young we were, that one stands out. What's the scariest situation?
Damn.
That's tough. The only thing I don't like about,
What would you even do in that situation?
I mean, I heard some of it, not all of it. So, but I heard all of it, but since it's so long, that shit loses me, bro. Like that shit's not interesting to me. But what happened?
let's go on these ones.
Islets of Reddit, what has been a scary moment of if your captain is telling you to remain calm because there is going to be some turbulence, then there is going to be some turbulence. But if he ends that sentence with cabin crew, be seated, then shit is about to go down.
Oh.
A few
Oh,
of my
hold on,
college
hold on,
roommates
hold
were
on, stop
commercial
it, stop
pilot
it.
majors. It was not
Damn, what would you do, Chris, in that situation?
What the fuck can I do?
This is why
Let's be
I
real.
honestly,
No,
honestly, I
shut
do
up.
not
Let's
like
be
going
real.
out.
What can you do? Like, what the fuck can you do?
Let me drive the boat.
No, let me try to play, bitch.
Yo,
The
Chris, watch your fucking mouth.
Like, what can you do? You can't do anything
Bro,
in that situation, bro.
I would
Like,
honestly,
you're 1,000 feet up in the
that's
air.
why.
What can they do?
Honestly,
Nothing.
that's why I do not like going on planes. Like I've been on a plane when I was little, and ever since that, like, no, you'll never catch me on a plane.
I mean, it's pretty fun. It's
Nah,
pretty
you'll never
fun.
catch me on a plane.
I've been on a plane. Yeah, you'll know, especially if I'm. Nah, never mind.
Go
I'm not
ahead,
gonna
Nick.
make that joke.
seated, then shit is about to go down. A few of my college roommates were commercial pilot majors. It was not uncommon to be woken up on a Saturday and told we were flying 6 states away today. Any particular time I remember being about 10,000 feet over the Mississippi River when my friend Paul says, "Hey, look at that," just before stalling the engine and falling 1,000 feet in a matter of seconds. All the while he is fighting the choke, and I watched as the propeller stopped. It is not a good feeling to have been flying for 3 hours with the constant roar of the plane engine not 4 feet in front of you, to sudden engine silence and the deafening roar of wind going by as you are falling hundreds of feet per second. Freak the fuck out of me, but apparently retarding a stalled aircraft is something you must do to get a license. He did it 3 more times that day.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. Basically, the plane
Yeah.
stopped and they were falling,
Yeah, never.
bro. Oh my god. I don't even know how people can go, like, do that.
Would you ever go
feel me?
skydiving?
Probably not.
I probably would. I ain't gonna cap.
I mean, if it makes me like, I probably would, because it would make me feel cool.
People in the US
Ooh,
military.
hold
People in
on.
the U.S. was
Wait, what?
All right, let's go. People in the U.S. military. What's the creepiest, most paranormal thing you have encountered
let's
during
go,
your
go, go, go.
service?
What's the creepiest, most paranormal thing you have encountered during your service? My best friend's grandfather worked in some unspecified but very high security shit. He refused to talk about most of his experiences, but anytime the subject of aliens UFOs came up, he'd get extremely
UFOs?
serious out of nowhere and basically force the conversation to be changed. My friend said it was very unnerving to see the fear in his face. One time, my buddy finally pushed him on it and asked him if he believed in aliens, and his grandfather just said, "If you honestly think we're alone, then you're ignorant as shit." The sincerity that was in his voice still bothers my friend.
Pause
A
it.
friend
Pause it.
of
Pause
mine
it. Pause
went
it.
to Afghanistan and got
Chris, you gotta
stationed in
pause
the
it after each story, bruh. Damn.
All right. Do you
Yeah,
believe
I
in
do.
aliens?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Bro.
And I've seen some before.
It's in our history. Like, how the fuck do you not believe it when it's in our
Look,
history?
look,
You get me? Like,
Yeah, I
look,
know.
at, look at the
I've
pyramids.
seen some
and all
UFO
the
shit
pyramids
before.
and all our ancient shit. There's drawings like on rocks and shit of aliens. Like, bro, it's fucking happened. If you don't believe in aliens, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like,
Bro, if you don't believe in
No,
aliens, you're pretty
no,
fucking
it's not
stupid.
even that. You're just probably ignorant. That you don't want to believe it, but you probably believe it, but you don't.
Yeah, you are
You get me?
ignorant. Yeah, it's basically like this. Like, you're in the ocean, right? And there's gonna be different type of species in the fucking ocean, you know.
Yeah, I believe
Like,
in all
you
that
ain't
shit
alone.
too. Like in the deep ocean.
So
I
like,
supposedly seen this thing where we've only like,
explored some
yeah,
percentage
bro,
of the
like,
ocean.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't believe in any of
It
that,
is
like,
true.
I don't know what to tell you. You feel me?
Like, have you seen like Antarctica and how like it's blocked off to like
Yeah.
everyone? Like, you
Yeah, I
can't go
seen that
past
shit.
it. And a lot of
Or
people,
saying that
a lot of
that's
people are
like the
saying
portal
because like,
to a new world and shit. Yeah, I seen that shit.
yeah. I mean, I don't really know about a portal to the new world.
It's
I mean,
not a
that doesn't
portal,
make any
but it's
sense.
like basically that's like the entrance of the next world.
So
Yeah.
a portal. Exactly. Like shit like that. I don't know. I don't know if I believe in that shit. Like the
I believe in
portals,
aliens though.
but I do believe. I
Bro,
believe in
there's been
aliens. Yeah, of
footage
course.
of
But portals.
like jets flying next to a fucking like spaceship and shit.
I've actually seen a UFO before
Stop the cap.
in Long Beach. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
All right, next one though. Next one.
Do you want me to tell that story or
next
no?
one, next one.
An area that was used as a base by the Soviets. He swears that sometimes when he was on sentry duty he could hear whispers that didn't sound like English or the local languages. He's convinced he heard Russian. One time at an Air
What?
Force base in Iraq we had a power outage.
Oh.
Basically, he
In
was
Iraq, we had a
like
power outage.
looking
He's
at.
convinced
A friend of mine went to Afghanistan and got stationed in an area that used as a base. The Soviets, he swears that sometimes when he was on sentry duty, he could hear whispers
Yeah,
that didn't sound like
basically, he
English
was
or the
on
local
duty.
languages. So he basically
Yeah,
heard
basically.
ghost.
he heard Russian. One time at an Air Force base in Iraq we had a power outage at night. All of us walked out of our hangar doors to take a see what the problem may have been, and we saw a very very large triangular shape passing over our hangar. It was a clear moonless night previously, and when we went outside to look around we noticed the starscape being covered then slowly uncovered. No sound associated with the event other than normal sounds of the location. I'll
Oh
never forget.
heck
Bro, I
no.
remember that shit about the UFO shit. Bro, I seen that shit in Long Beach. I seen that shit in my
Heck
house,
no.
bro. Like when we used to live in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Like, bro, I remember seeing like a huge fucking like Dorito shaped ass like shit,
Bro.
you know, and it had like it had lights on
Stop
each corner of the.
lying.
I'm not lying. Why would I be lying about something like this? I'm being for real, and it traumatized me,
Bro, anything
and then like what
traumatizes
fucked
you.
me up. No, bro, wouldn't that shit traumatize you? Seeing a fucking
No.
UFO.
I mean, it's a fucking UFO. Like,
All right, and listen, this is what happened. And then like when it was passing by, right, it was like so slow, and then like you couldn't hear shit. It was like it was silent as fuck. I couldn't hear
Damn.
anything. And then I ran straight to my house, locked
you
the
were like,
fucking door,
Mom,
and
mommy. Knowing you,
no,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
tell them. I didn't tell them because I sort of
they're
God I
gonna
didn't.
put you on like some medicine. They're like, yeah, this guy
Nope.
is crazy.
No, bro, that's really insensitive jokes, Carlos.
Oh
you shouldn't be saying
my
that.
God,
What's the creepiest
Chris.
most? What's a tip
Grow
that
a
everyone
fucking
should
pair.
know
Shut up,
which might
bitch.
one day
What's a tip that everyone should know? Okay, we already seen this one.
Transgender people of Reddit, how did your pet react to your transition?
What?
I sniffed
Oh, should we even get into
No, wait,
this
wait,
topic?
wait, wait, wait. What
Especially
is the
knowing
question?
you.
transgender people of Reddit.
No,
How
don't.
did your pet
I
react
can't
to your
really
transition?
hear. That's what I'm saying. What's the question, Chris?
Here, let
No,
me
don't put the volume up. Don't put the volume up. It's good how it is.
He's saying transgender people of Reddit. How
Next.
did your pet react to your
Next.
transition?
Next.
Why are you laughing, bitch?
Next.
It's kind of weird. That's kind of insensitive.
Serious, what are some of the creepiest declassified documents?
Which is that one?
What are some of the creepiest
He cannot
declassified
read.
documents made available to the public? Bitch, what are you talking about? What are some of the creepiest declassified documents made available to the
Made
public?
available to the public. On January 3, 1961, a United States B-52 bomber went into a tailspin and broke up midair, accidentally dropping 2 Mark 39 hydrogen bombs over Goldsboro, North Carolina. One of the bombs worked exactly as intended, its parachute deployed, and its triggers activated, armed and ready to detonate on impact. 3 of the 4 safety switches failed. A single low-voltage switch prevented 2 4-megaton nuclear explosions. Project Kuiper, which
Damn.
would power cruise missiles with a nuclear ram.
What
Imagine
the
explaining
fuck?
that.
Let me go back. Okay, 3 of the 4 safety switches failed. A single low voltage switch
basically they
prevented
dropped-
2 4 megaton
Yeah, they
nuclear
dropped. They
explosions
dropped nuclear bombs. Where in North Carolina?
on accident.
on
Yeah.
accident. So imagine if they went off, because they didn't go off. But I'm saying, imagine they went off.
No, but three of the 4 safety switches failed.
Imagine if it had gone off.
Oh my god, bro, we would have
No,
died.
you wouldn't. Do you
Nah,
not know
but
where North
people in
Carolina's
Carolina
at?
would. Yes, bitch, I know. I mean, they would have died.
Nuclear explosions. Project Pluto, which would power cruise missiles with a nuclear ramjet, which would use a nuclear reaction to heat incoming air and directly use that heated expanded air for propulsion. It could stay airborne for months, cruising in circles over the ocean until ordered onto a target. It would be spewing radioactive material the whole time. The project died when the ICBM became the more practical, fortunately.
What? That one lost me.
Serious, what are some of the creepiest declassified documents?
Kind of lost me too.
All right,
could
next
stay
one.
air-
Next one.
Okay,
next
which would? Alright, whatever.
NSFW, what is
Seen this one.
What is the creepiest thing that has ever happened in your house at night while you were alone?
Oh, shit.
I went downstairs to get some water at about 2 a.m. In the kitchen we've got a clock on the wall. As I walk into the room, acutely aware of every creak that echoes around the house.
What's funny, bitch?
I'm thinking of this shit.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Cause
What are you thinking about,
'cause,
bitch?
I just got a notification of my homie Joseph. He liked a TikTok I sent him, and I sent him a
Mhm.
TikTok of like these 2 Arabic dudes fighting at a liquor store. And hold on. One of the guy was like, "Come out here, I'll beat your ass." And the guy had like, you know those wood things that the cops have, like in their they use. Yeah, he had a baton. So the guy goes back, and then they start arguing in the street. And then homie smacked him twice with the baton. Homie ran away like that shit was funny, bro. Oh, that's funny. Go ahead though. Next.
Alright, let's go.
As I walk into the room, acutely aware of every creak that echoes around the house surrounding me, I hear the fast wind of something mechanical. As I slowly glance to my left, subconsciously grabbing my glass a little tighter, I see the clock hands on the wall spinning at about 50 times normal speed. Around .and round .and round . I think
So he basically seen his clock, like the
Bro, next.
the little shit moving fast. No,
to
stop.
myself, very clearly this is how movies start, this is it. I was ready to defend myself with my glass, while stashing over to grab a knife. It was then I realized we had a radio clock which automatically sets itself. I'd never seen it do it before. It was now 1
So
a.m.
basically,
Okay, so
his
that's
radio,
basically the
yeah.
time changed.
8 my bedroom was full
When I was about 8, okay.
of windows with no blinds. One night I heard something outside, but was too scared to go to the window and see. The next day I go outside and there are footprints, in the snow, around my windows. For the next week or so I would refuse to sleep in that room. So every morning when my mother got up she would find me asleep under the living room table. One night as I was under the table I heard someone at the back door. They were jiggling the doorknob to try to get in. Ran into my mother's room screaming. She called the police. Sure enough the same shoe prints were at the back door.
Oh,
The police said there
shit.
had been a bunch of break-ins in the area. TLDR. Someone was stalking my house when I was 8.
Oh hell no.
Damn. Didn't that shit like happen to in the
No?
house? You guys told me like someone tried to
No,
break
so
in.
what had happened was, it's a funny story. So what had happened was that the dogs kept barking at the door, right? The
Mhm.
dogs kept barking at the door, so then my grandpa gets up to see what it is. Like, why are the dogs barking? And he goes, you know how like there's a little blind on the door? So
Mhm.
he didn't open the blinds, but he saw like a figure, like a head figure, like there, right? So he grabbed a knife
Mhm.
and he was like, "If I open this door, I'm gonna stab the shit out you." So he opens his door and guess what it is? Fucking balloons.
Bro, that shit happened to us
It was fucking balloons.
too.
And it was windy that night, so the balloons were like moving and shit. And the dogs were barking at the fucking balloons thinking it was somebody.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
that
up.
shit. I don't know what the fuck I would have done. But next one.
People who have disappeared to start a new life as a new person.
Oh,
What was it
no,
like
no,
and
next,
you regret
next,
doing
next,
it?
next, next.
Make a big move and cut ties with family and friends. I live about 20 miles
Yeah,
from
bro,
Next.
that's dumb.
Doctors
Oh
of
yes,
Reddit.
this one.
What is the most how the fuck did that happen to you case you've seen? Working in the we had some interesting ones, but the simplest and most intriguing one I've had was a man came in complaining about chest and side pains. After a few tests to rule out heart issues, we discovered through an x-ray that the man had 19 fractures throughout his ribcage.
Damn.
When I asked him if he had been doing anything dangerous, he replied with nope, just dancing. Needless to say, I'd recommend not trying to do leaping flops into the worm on repeat on concrete, which is the only way I can fathom this occurring. And no, he didn't explain what kind of dancing.
Nah, he was lying. He
I
got
once
his
had a
ass beat
patient
or
who
some
got
shit.
pregnant despite never having sex. She had severe vaginismus and was not able to ever have anything go into her vagina, but her significant other ejaculated.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Once I had a patient that got pregnant despite never having sex.
How does that happen?
Wait, what?
Wait, you can get pregnant without having sex? You can
How?
by injecting. That's not having sex.
Okay, yeah, no
That's not
shit,
having sex,
Carlos.
though.
No shit. Okay, dumbass, but you know what I was trying to say.
No, I don't. That's what I thought you meant. That's why I said. But okay, keep going.
No,
keep going, keep going.
dumbass.
ejaculated onto her, and apparently one little swimmer found an egg.
What? He ejaculated onto her? Wait, what?
Only one little swimmer found an egg. Doctors have never having sex. She's had a
Bitch, I'm
patient
trying to
who
still
found a dancer.
Right there.
like
And
process
no,
this.
He didn't explain what kind of dancing. I once had a patient that got pregnant despite never having sex. She had severe vaginismus and was not able to ever
I'm sorry, but what the fuck's the name vaginismus?
I don't know.
have anything go into her vagina, but her significant other ejaculated onto her, and apparently one little swimmer found an egg.
Oh, see? I was with protection.
Doctors have read it. What is the most
But she never had
Seriously?
sex.
Yeah, but the
though.
guy basically masturbated on her, and it's basic. I guess like it went in her.
That does. What the fuck?
Redditors who have died temporarily nearly died? Did your life flash before your eyes? If not, what did happen?
Oh, shit, this
My
is
heart
kinda-
stopped when I was in the air for 34 seconds. Not really a life flash, but a very calming feeling of as I describe it. What was I even worried about? Everything is
Pause
going
it.
to be fine. I bled to death after a
Wait,
car accident.
what? What did he say?
Here, let me put it.
No,
He basically said that
Your life flashed before your eyes. If not, what did happen?
Redditors who. Okay.
My heart stopped when
Oh,
I was
My
okay.
heart
that-
stopped
I
when
didn't
I
hear
was in
that
the ER
part.
for 34
all
seconds.
right, go ahead. Just play it.
in the air for 34 seconds. Not really a life flash, but a very calming feeling of as
Oh,
I
hell
describe
no.
it. What was I even worried about? Everything is going to be fine. I bled to death after a car accident. I went somewhere. I can't say for sure if it was real or just a weird chemical trip in my brain, but the best way I can describe it was like being in a hallway made out of space. It was beautiful and incredible.
What?
Wait, he's because the narrator's talking too
No,
fast.
I can hear it. Like I know what he's saying.
Made out of space. It was like being in a hallway made out of I can't say for sure if it was real
Bro,
or it was going
oh
to
my
be fine.
God, Chris.
I bled to death after a car accident. I went somewhere. I can't say for sure if it was real or just a weird chemical trip in my brain, but the best way I can describe it was like being in a hallway made out of space. It was beautiful and incredibly peaceful. I saw flecks of memories passing by me, but I wasn't focused on them. Then a woman's voice that felt like it was everywhere told me I could wake up, and suddenly I was alive again.
What?
Tough.
That's
Serious
weird. I would die.
NSFW, what is the craziest thing you witnessed at a party? Got a gun pointed at my crotch by the girl whose apartment the party was at. She laughed and said it wasn't loaded. Then some guy called her back over to the table where he was sitting. He said, "Give me that," and proceeded to pull out the magazine. I left it
Oh
at
heck
an
no!
extremely
You gotta
drunk
pause
high
it,
guy.
Chris.
I have no idea. He was wobbling around and
Damn!
hallucinated. Proceeded to
You're
pull
a
out the
badass
magazine.
host.
Sitting.
Got a gun pointed at my crotch by the girl whose apartment.
Can you not
The girl whose apartment.
like? Do you not
Shut the fuck up.
listen?
I'm trying
That's
to
what
listen.
He
saying.
was at.
No, I can't listen when I have you talking.
No,
to my
I
ear,
did not
bitch.
talk doing all that shit.
Gun pointed at my crotch by the girl. SFW, what is the craziest thing you witnessed at a party? Got a gun pointed at my crotch by the girl whose apartment the party was at. She laughed and said it wasn't loaded. Then some guy called her back over to the table where he was sitting. He said, "Give me that," and proceeded to pull out the magazine. I left about an extremely drunk high guy. I have no idea. He was wobbling around and hallucinating, and he made my bed. I watched, also fairly drunk, from the corner of my room, as he fell on top of it over and over, while attaching the sheets and tucking them under the mattress. Guy's mother must have drilled some crazy sense of duty into him.
Fuck?
I once got stabbed in the fucking chest
That
at a
doesn't
party.
make sense.
This guy had a ceramic plate of wings, was drunk, and I accidentally bumped into him, dropping his wings and plate. He got so fucking mad he picked up
He got stabbed. He got stabbed because
No, but listen, why?
Because of his wings,
dropping his
bruh.
wings and plate. He got
He had wings, bro. He bumped him and he
Hey, bro,
dropped
I'm
his
probably doing
wings
the
and he
same
got
shit. I'm not
stabbed.
cap.
Shut the fuck up.
So
No, you
fucking
wouldn't.
mad he picked up a shard of the plate and stabbed me with it. I ended up going to the hospital, but was mostly okay.
Okay, bitch, but how's that a
NSFW.
near-death
Because
experience?
he got
though?
stabbed
Oh,
over
what's the
some
craziest thing you
wings.
witnessed?
What are
Okay.
your biggest secrets or regrets that you need to get off your chest? I hate my life. I know I shouldn't complain because I have a nice house, wife and son. But I want-
Yeah,
Can you read it? I can't
No,
read
don't
shit.
read it. Listen to it,
Okay.
Chris. Damn.
Alright, shut the fuck up, bitch.
More than the same thing day in, day out. 8 years ago I met and fell in love with a girl who didn't feel the same way. We had regular sex, mainly when we were drunk. I confessed my feelings and she rejected me but wanted to remain friends. I walked away for a few months before we got in touch again because I couldn't live without her in my life, even though we were just friends. In that time I met someone who was nice but boring. I started a relationship with her to prove that I was over my friend. Long story short, we're now married with a son. I never wanted to get married or have kids, but she did and I felt it was expected of me. I care for her but have never loved her. We haven't had
that's
sex
fucked
since the
up.
baby was conceived, almost 3 years ago. I don't find her attractive at all. She's more overweight than me and was left disfigured down there by the birth. It turns my stomach to look at it. I adore my son but he's starting to be a whinger like my wife. She
Bro,
claims
that-
to have him. But I think it's just laziness. She's a scruff and a bit of a hoarder so our house is permanently untidy, which just increases my anxiety. She now wants another baby but I absolutely don't want one.
Then leave her,
I'm
dumbass.
middle-aged and exhausted. I thought my life would be better than this. I'm so unhappy I just want to walk away from it all but it would devastate my family.
Damn.
What are your biggest secrets or regrets that you need to
So
get
he's
off your
basically
Stop it.
saying that he
Stop
I hate
it.
my
fucked
life.
with this
Stop it.
girl. Shut the fuck up and let me explain. He basically said he fucked with this girl, and he never liked him, and never loved her.
And now he had a kid with her. She's overweight.
And
She's
now the
a
kid.
hoarder.
Oh my
and now she
God.
wants another kid.
Bro, then fucking
You
leave,
can't just get up
dumbass.
and
What are you
leave, Chris.
doing?
You got a son now.
Yes, you can. Okay,
That
well
is
you
not
can
that
tell the
easy.
son like,
People whose families have been destroyed by 23andMe and other DNA sequencing
one.
services. What went down?
yeah, fuck that.
Hospital workers of Reddit, what's the creepiest thing you've ever seen? I worked in the kitchen, so I was the lowly peon delivering food trays. Delivered to one guy who had a horrendously infected foot. Most of the toes were necrotic and black and the rest of the foot wasn't doing much better. I wouldn't be surprised if he was waiting on amputation. His dietary requirements were diabetic, so it was likely. The room smelled awful. Anyway, these rooms are small, with typically 2 beds in them. Because of the smell from his infection, the other bed is empty. I still have to squeeze by the foot of his bed, and as I'm paying attention to the tray so I don't knock it into equipment, I accidentally brush my leg against his infected foot that he has sticking out of the covers and hanging off the bed. His big toenail comes off onto my leg. It's just stuck to my leg. We look at each other in horror. I clear my throat, ask my usual questions, clear and adjust his table, give him his tray and wish him a good day. I leave calmly, and then run to the nurse's station and ask for help getting this dude's entire necrotic toenail, with bonus flesh, off my fucking leg. The nurse who got it off soaked that portion of my pant leg in some disinfectant liquid that smelled like it could take the paint off a car. Hospital
Bro,
workers of
that's
Reddit,
fucked
what's the
up.
creepiest thing you've ever seen?
That is disgusting, bro. What the heck? Imagine having somebody's nail on you, bro.
Someone's affected
That's
toenail on you.
nasty. This is why, like, okay, so, I got stitches on my finger, so
Let us see. Let us
I
see.
can't. I got a band-aid on it. So I got stitches on my finger.
Oh shit, it's that bad?
Yeah. I got.
Wait, is it already exposed?
What do you mean exposed?
Like, oh okay,
So,
never
hold
mind.
on.
I get
got
you.
stitches on
Go
my
ahead.
finger because I cut myself with the saw at work.
Construction, by the way, Bino.
So, I was asking her, like, I was asking the lady who stitched me up. I'm like, how do you like deal with like all this shit? Like, how do you like watching like open cuts or like stuff like that? You get me? And she was just like, it's something that I like. That like, I don't know, but I'm like, oh heck no, bro. Like being a
She likes.
yeah,
seeing
like
that?
being around all that. Like I could
what
not
you
do
were
that,
trying to
bro.
say?
Would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Nah,
mind
not
it.
me. Heck no. But we could just watch like 1 or 2 more. Go ahead.
What surprised you the most about sex when you lost your virginity?
Okay. The next one.
What's the worst coworker you've ever worked
Yeah,
with?
next one.
This guy named Daniel I used to work
Well, yeah,
the
we can't
worst
be seeing that shit, especially on YouTube.
coworker you've ever worked with. This guy named Daniel I used to work with at McDonald's in high school. He let everyone know he worked out and enjoyed being on the football team. He had this thing about taking 5 shits a day. He would walk by on his way back from the toilet, chest out, shoulders back, and triumphantly announce that shit number 3, fucking Daniel. My coworker likes to initiate conversations, then does long pauses, where you go to say something back, then he cuts you off and keeps talking. He has entire conversations almost entirely by himself. He also likes to make changes to my paperwork before it's turned in. Ends up riddled with spelling mistakes, while he tries to make the content look smarter. Fortunately, it's all electronically stamped with who made revisions. He creeped the fuck out of all the girls at work, and then it came out he had stalking and sexual assault charges pending outside work. Fired that day.
Heck no.
Damn.
Yo,
What's
pause
the
it.
worst coworker you've ever worked with?
What would you do
This-
if you had a coworker like that?
I'll probably sock him out.
But you probably won't see him after he gets fired, so.
I'll probably sock him out afterwards. I don't
Hell
fuck with
no.
sexual
Nah,
assault
man, stalking, bro. Imagine somebody stalking you.
and stalking.
Oh heck no.
Oh, I would fuck him up.
Man, I'll be tripping, bro. Go ahead. Next, one more.
Would you fuck
Hell
him up?
yeah, probably.
Predators related to a psychopath. What is your creepiest holy shit, I might get murdered story?
I might get murdered story? Okay.
I had several with my brother, but the worst was when I woke up to him sitting on my chest with his hands around my throat. He was trying to choke me, but his hands were too small, and he didn't get the pressure, right, so I ended up with a giant hickey around the entire front of my neck instead of death. All because I ate the last nutty bar.
See?
Bro. It was probably a fat ass little kid, bro.
Bro, stuff like that. Like, imagine, bro. My nutty bar. Imagine, Chris.
Imagine if like one of my little brothers just
Bro,
chokes me
no,
out for
that
eating
would
like
never happen.
a nutty
But,
bar.
bro, you gotta be another type of psychopath.
No, bro, you gotta be fucking obese for that. I'm sorry,
Imagine.
but you
But
do.
that's funny. All right, next one.
Who the fuck would? All
I
right.
had a cousin who tried to force feed me drugs, literally trying to hold my mouth open and put a powder in. It turned out to be amphetamines, so not really something a murderer would use, but I have always remained distant since. That dude has issues. Started chatting with a girl online,
Damn, amphetamines. God damn.
and after a bit she sheepishly admitted that she had a criminal record. We went on chatting for a bit. She was cute and very interested in me, but of course the conversation eventually led us back to the criminal question. Turns out she was on parole. Now I needed the story of how she got into trouble. She finally took a pic of her parole document and sent it to me. I was reading it and came to the line where it listed the offense she had committed. Homicide. Can you say ghosted? Needless to say, we never met her.
Wait, she committed homicide?
I don't know. I couldn't listen to that last part.
Let's go
Just
back.
a little bit.
And she had committed. Finally took a pic of her parole document and sent it to me. I was reading it and came to the line where it listed the offense she had committed. Homicide. Can you say ghosted? Needless to say, we never.
Homicide. Can you say ghosted? Needless to say, we never met.
She
Alright,
committed homicide?
From
Yeah,
the looks of
never.
it.
I'm blocking her, never talking to her again, deleting all that shit. They got me fucked up.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's kind of weird.
That is weird though. But
Yeah.
that's gonna be it for today, guys. We're trying out something new, so just let us know what you guys feel about it.
Yeah, we're trying.
But-
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like if
That
you
was
guys
funny,
want us
though.
to
There
do
was some
like other
funny-ass
type of reactions.
TikToks. That's funny. But let us know if you guys
Yeah.
want more reactions or different type of videos. So just please like and subscribe. Anything you want to say, Chris?
Yeah. So like I said, if you guys like this shit, just tell us in the comments below. Because we're really trying to
Same
entertain
shit
you guys.
I just said.
I mean, I know I am. So yeah. I mean, just do it. And, yeah. Have a great one.
All right, guys. After Dawn Podcast out.